Hello, everybody. I forgot one thing.
You had all this time to prep.
I did not have that much time to prep. You can confirm that.
You had
Bullshit.
all that time to prep. He's just been sitting here, just goofing
Fuck
off everybody.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the HarHar
And-
podcast. I'm your host, Dev, and I'm joined by Jay for our Christmas in July. Welcome to July 2021. Our little special we're gonna do. Little drinks by the beach kind of style today. I got my tiki glass. We're gonna have some fun today.
I clearly didn't get the memo because I'm sitting here in a real tree hoodie. So it's important for you listeners to know that. Like, to say that not the same page just doesn't seem to cover it.
What do you mean? I sent out the memo like December of 2020.
Never. You sent out the memo. Never.
I sent it right after Christmas.
Right.
So it's gonna be funny. So I actually send out the email to all of you.
Like, if you actually sent one out after Christmas, like, yeah, then I might get a chuckle. But
no one else is gonna know about it. Yeah.
Oh man.
I decided to do a little Christmas in July. All right, listen. It's been a rough year.
You're doing Christmas in July in Christmas.
Yes.
I can't quite decide what to call that. I'm sure there's a term for the redundancy here, but I can't quite think of it.
Absurd?
No, I don't know. Something less obvious. I feel like there's a more
subtle approach?
Tactful way to say it. Yeah, and it's funny to me is I'm usually not one for navigating the tactful route. But here we are.
Yes, we are. We are here on this last show before Christmas. Motherfucker, which one is it? It's Jim.
It's Jim. It's Jim. He ruined everything.
Hold on. You're Stevin for just a second. Give me a second.
It's no fun when Dev already has it quick drawn.
Jim.
I did it.
Welcome. How?
You made it.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to Christmas in July.
I know, right?
Welcome to July 2021.
Christmas. Like,
no, it's July 2021.
No, it's not.
It's
Dev.
July 2021.
No, it's not.
It's July 2021.
No, it isn't. I don't know what bit this. I don't know either, Tim. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. He literally just showed up like this. I'm just sitting here.
Is it a bit? I don't know.
He's the one who wrote the script. He's the only one who read it. So
you act like there's a script. As I'm holding a bottle.
The fact that there's not, I feel like, should terrify some people if they were to tune in right now.
Why?
No reason. Just felt appropriate to say.
Listen, I've decided to celebrate the Christmas in July of next year now, to just like kind of perpetually forget 2020 for a little bit, even just for a day.
Well, hell, that's what they got alcohol for.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. I wish after work tomorrow.
I don't. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so drinking before that's a good idea, right?
I'm off 100%. Yeah, they like that. They encourage it.
Ain't gonna say anything.
So
how's your depression? Oh, great, drinking.
So how's your depression? I'm about 2 in right now, and it's getting better.
We're about well, the bottle started here, and now we're about here.
What are you mixing? So
I'm just making a whiskey sour.
I'll say he's already drunk. He can't talk.
I can't talk sober. We all know this.
Okay. That's a fair rebuttal.
That's why me slurring is never an indication of me being drunk.
What? That's true. We got one of those shaker bottles, those little shaker cup things, and it is like by far one of my favorite things we've ever received.
I have two. I have this one and then a Boston style with the glass cup.
I I really enjoy using ours.
Definitely a great.
I was kind of on
investment.
the fence, but like I was like, yeah, come on, they can't make that much of a difference, and they do. They like actually do. Your mic's not picking up if you're trying to get the
I know
satisfying
it's
point.
kind of
Like,
tough. It's kind of tough.
I understand the vibe you're going
But
for.
hey, it looked cool.
You're not getting it. I don't know. It looked like you were trying to give your mic a drink. Honestly, is what.
I mean, why not, right? Oh, the
It
mic
kinda
picks
looked
up
like-
that when I'm talking. I guess I had to talk through it. How you doing, Jim? Welcome to the show.
I'm doing okay. Same old. Just glad that everything's okay. So you wrote running a little.
Motherfucker. As soon
Howdy.
as I fucking get everything set up for the 3, your ass shows up.
I said I'd just be a few minutes late.
Oh my god.
15 is not a few.
That was great. I love you both right now.
See you. Welcome to Christmas in July.
This
In
is
2021.
the third time he's
We had the same reaction.
Yeah, it's Christmas
Don't
in July,
worry about it.
2021.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, sure.
See, he accepts my bullshit. What about
we
you
didn't say-
two?
I
We
think
didn't
he just-
question it. We just said, all right.
Okay,
Okay.
to be fair, I am the one who questioned it.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
I am the one who is like, which I kind of like is par for the course. Like you two have learned well before I have. that
You just
you just don't question it. You
Just
just
accept it.
Again, it's like I have to question. That's just really like honest. Like it's like honest to God. It's just who I am as an individual. Because like I've been at jobs right to where it's stupid rules and it's like just don't question. I'm like I can't do that, guys. Like I need to understand why this is a thing. I need an actual explanation here. Like I straight up. Buddy of mine with the job that I worked on now is like, hey, we have to do it this way. I literally looked at him and I was like, why? And he actually he thought I was being a smartass. And I'm like, no, like I'm actually like, no, take 5 for a minute. Why do we have to do it this way? I mean, like, just locked eyes with this man. It's like I need to know going forward why this is the thing.
Dude, I do that when I worked at the truck wash. I used to do that. We would change procedure, and I'm like, why? Why are we doing it this way? The other way works.
And it's like, and you don't do it to be an asshole. You're literally, you're just genuinely confused. Like, why does this process benefit us? Like, why?
Where does this work out better?
Like, prime example, for my job. So as an IT individual, it is important for someone like me to have admin rights, right? As
Okay.
in, I could go in and I can tell the computer to do things that regular users can't do. Now, we log into our computers via a domain connection. So that means if this computer is not connected to the domain, no password's working. Like only the last one that was successfully logged in is what's going to work. Now, for circumstances like this, I think I may have actually griped to Stephen about this before. I'll just keep telling the story. For circumstances when the computer cannot connect to the domain for whatever reason, it's off the network, right? Users working from home or whatever, we can still do stuff like with TeamViewer and all this other stuff. But a local admin account, something that doesn't require an internet connection, would make sense to have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they took it. They disable it.
Why
Overnight.
though?
Yeah, I don't know. They never told us.
Gotta love it.
It was just like, so like my company supports this other company, right? Well, this other company has their own IT guy who regularly talks with us. And this guy was explaining to us that it was about to be taken away. And I'm looking at him and I'm just like, why? Why is this a thing? And he's basically like, well, it's just a security thing. I'm like, why? Okay, because my company has less than 10 employees in the entire United States. Okay. There are 3 where I'm at. There are 2 in Wisconsin, and there are 2 in California. Okay. So, if shenanigans were to occur with using local admin for what? No. Dev,
Uh-huh.
you're a horrible influence.
Yes! Piff, you're amazing!
said you're amazing. He's Captain Obvious along with Dork, but yeah.
Jay has a
As
hat
I
now,
was-
ladies and gentlemen.
As I was saying, yeah, Jay has a hat. Jay's not wearing the damn hat.
Jay's wearing the hat.
Jay's not wearing the hat yet. Jay's finishing his story.
All right, fair.
Jay needs to go get a drink before I wear that hat. That's what's gonna happen. So
See, Jay,
anyway,
the difference between you and I don't need the drink.
so yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I'm okay with needed liquid encouragement to have fun. I'm okay with it. So yeah, and so I'm like, so what is it? 35. So there's 7 people. There's 7 people in the U.S. that would have a local admin account, local admin rights. In fact, no, it wasn't even like tied to specific. There was just a local admin like account that was used company wide that only we knew, right? So it's even better. So like only a select handful of people knew this password and would ever know it because it is it's one of these obnoxious passwords born from a password generator. Like that was the condition. Like we couldn't change it and it was like obscene to type. And so they're like, nah, you don't need it. I'm like, hang on. Wait a minute.
Like, where does this make any sense?
Oh my gosh. If I had a nickel for the number of situations to where, local admin be real handy right about now.
Since then?
So yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So the first few times I did, like I've had to utterly wipe and like reinstall user computers. And they're like, why? Why can't you? Well, normally I could just log in with a local admin and we could fix it that way. Well, why can't you do that? They took it. Like no hesitation, look them dead in the face. They took it. I don't even blink when I say it anymore. And of course, now I got normal people who are not in the IT department. Why'd they take it? I don't know. They didn't tell you. No, they didn't tell me anything.
Gotta
Just felt
love
like
it.
I feel like I've sowed so much discord in that company since I've been there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have a feeling conversations have went up to chat. Well, one of the IT guys said something dumb. Like, well, why are we doing this? Like, why is this a thing? That's like
That's
my
fun.
one goal before I leave there. I want over half the people to question their very existence in that company. That's like
You
that's like my new goal.
monster.
That's what gets me out of bed in the morning. It's not even doing my job. It's like I want to make life difficult
What
for
chaos
management
can
now.
I create?
Yeah.
You're the Joker of that.
So here's the thing. So I'm a blend of the Joker and Batman because I'm still going to like do my tasks and like, you know, I'm very, very good and efficient. But I am also the person that is just like anarchy. Sure, why not? Let's
You're
go.
Batmite,
Batmite. Oh, what the heck is Batmite?
the fourth dimensional being that is, Mr. Mixelift, the Superman villain.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's like Batman's version of that.
Oh.
So obviously a little chaotic, but does mean good. Your chaos.
Does he always mean good?
Well, I mean, I think your chaos of trying to sow the sword, like the seeds of like doubt about the company's decision on that, is for the betterment of the company.
Okay.
Makes sense.
With a little chaos.
chaos.
If I'm being honest, that company could shut down tomorrow and I wouldn't shed a tear. So what's that make me now?
Red Hood.
All right. I like it.
Help the ones you can,
Fair.
shoot the ones you can't.
Speaking of, I know there's 4 of us, but can we have a T-pop slight discussion a little bit?
Oh, I guess.
Just a slight one?
Fourth player
Just
optional
because-
moment.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I mean, talking about Red Hood seems like a decent segue to, because I've seen more about it, and I know when this was first mentioned, I had doubts about it, but Arkham Knights. Like, are you guys a yay or nay on it?
I'm yay.
You're yay?
Give me a chance
I
to
was
play
nay.
Nightwing. Yay.
See, I was nay on it at first, but then I started like reading into it, and so my biggest concern was that don't tie this into the Arkham trilogy.
Oh, they said that they weren't.
basically- Right. And so that was like back in like the early announcements, right? To where it's like, yeah, no, that's not part of the Arkham thing, but it was one of these things where it's like you could be misleading, but we're not sure. And then they're like, yeah, no, totally not a part of Arkham, and here are the list of reasons why. And I saw that, and I immediately became like, all right, I'm down. Sure, why not?
Are you guys into it too, Jay, Steven? Or Jim,
It
Steven?
looks like a great game. Like I do want to play it, but I'm still very half-half. Well, no, I'm not really half-half. A lot of the Batman games have been really good. A lot of the Arkham games have been really good.
Even Origins is good.
Yeah,
I haven't played
Origins
any
was-
of the games.
they're pretty
Origins-
solid.
Arkham Origins, in my opinion, is actually criminally underrated.
Oh, 100%. It's got a great story. The problem it has is that it makes you question the rest of the history of the series because he has gadgets that could have been useful later, and you're kind of like,
Yeah.
why didn't you bring that?
Why this thing here now? Yeah. Like,
Why'd you have the glue grenades and wait till you had the freeze
Right,
grenades?
and not the free. Yeah, and so like that's one of these, like straight up, that was a development decision to where it was like, okay, we like these kinds of puzzles mechanically, but freeze doesn't exist yet, so we need to come up with something.
Yeah.
Someone else.
Oh, experimental glue grenade. Shit, why not?
It dissolves after a certain point in time in water.
The electrode gauntlets are the one piece of tech that I can see him going, you know, these are useful at the time, but
They're
let's
also
not."
evidence.
Yeah, that too. That too.
Which I mean, I do like them using that in Arkham Knight. When you go there, I didn't know about this, but the gauntlets that are in the case there, if you walk up and punch it, you can just take it.
Huh.
I didn't know. My friend's like, hey, press square. I'm like, there's no indication to press square. Just press it. Okay. Oh.
I found out by accident. I found out. Can you imagine how many more windows I punched in that game because of that moment?
Oh, yeah, right?
Like,
None of them were.
dude, my favorite moment is when you're in there and you get that.
Oh, the informant?
No, it's what's that other piece of gear that's in Arkham Knight? That's like, it's for whatever reason it's in there. I think it's the electric gun. I think you get.
Maybe?
It's like a taser gun kind of thing, and then you break the glass, you just take it, and then you just walk out. And a couple of the GCP guys are like, should we stop him? I'm like, you can talk to him if you want.
One of my other favorites is the Riddler informant that's there. And like, it took forever for me to figure out how to do it. I'm like, there's no indicator or anything for it.
Yeah, I was real weird. I just got fed up. I was just like, let's just try it, and oh, it worked.
The entire GCPD, what the fuck are you doing, Batman? He's a Riddler informant. Oh, okay. Which, hey, scary how much they trust Batman on that. He can just do that to any of
Here's
them.
the thing. Okay, let's break that situation down for a minute. Okay, your entire city's under siege, and then the guy who's basically your only hope at breaking that siege has one of your guys up against the wall saying that they're a traitor. Now, keep in mind, he is the reason. Batman is the reason that you're in your realm of safety right now. He's not locked in there with you. You're locked in there with him. So, do you trust him or the guy that has let him pin him up against the wall? I think that's a survival.
That's
I think
fair,
that's a survival thing to where you're just like, sorry, bud, you're on your own.
Yeah. Good luck with that one.
Like, we know he's not going to kill you, so yeah, we're just going to let him do his thing.
No, he's just gonna blow you up with his tank.
Okay, so speaking of like DC stuff, how caught up with the comic books are you guys, like, in terms of like?
Rough.
No,
I keep up a little bit with Metal, and I'm looking into Future State.
Is that canon? Is that like
Yeah,
the main
Metal
story?
is the main story right now.
So people are predicting this is gonna be like one of the last reboots, like that's gonna be happening again pretty soon. Well, not like last reboot, but like, yeah, they're saying this is gonna be another reboot type of situation.
We're gonna be in
right?
Future State probably for like 3-4 years, I would
Hmm.
say. If they
I
let
need to
those
get caught
arcs
up.
go out.
Horribly bad.
We'll see though. Weird that they're doing Metal at the same time. Marvel's doing the Dark King. So like they're both doing like a super outclassed villain with an army of evil versus the last remaining heroes. Both Marvel and DC are doing it at the same time. And they've been comics wise, they've been a little bit chummy lately with like references to each other a lot more often.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
Could we potentially see a universe crossover
Again?
Another one?
Again, yeah,
Since
they've
the
done it
90s?
before, right? Yeah, but it's been a long time.
I mean, you know how fucking fun that'd be?
I mean,
Not opposed to it.
You know, after 2020, I think we deserve it.
That would be awesome. Like, God, could you imagine how much fucking fun that would be to read those? Like that universe recreated after like 20 years. Just with all the new heroes and stuff, combining those with characters who are popular too on both sides. Like we would get like, could you imagine who would Miles Morales combine with, right? Like Damian Wayne? Because I mean, the first Spider-Man was with Dick Grayson.
Dude, can you talk about like a night and day kind of difference though?
Right?
Oh my god.
Like
the only thing that even remotely ties them together is age.
But I mean, they're both the prodigies. They're the prodigies.
But not even talking powers or abilities.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, but they combined Wolverine with Batman originally for Dark Claw.
That's true.
They both have anger issues. Duh.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up, Stephen.
That's one more similarity than Morales and Damian would have.
Well, they're the prodigies. That's the thing. Those two.
They were both raised without their fathers.
No.
I don't know.
Miles has his father in the comics. Don't just go off of the game. No, Miles has his father.
Be fair,
in the movie too.
In the game, he had his father for the first chunk of it.
That still
I
hurts.
suppose now would be a great time for you to press that spoiler button.
Still hurts.
Yeah.
Still hurts. In pain. No, and then like just thinking of the combinations you could do, like I don't know, there's a ton of new combinations we can do with the characters now, since a lot of them are more popular than they were back in the 90s. A little bit more mainstream than they were back then.
I would like to see Doctor Strange and Fate have a conversation.
Yeah.
Those two would be interesting with each other.
Not to mention brokenly OP.
Oh yeah, no. He's essentially the Sorcerer Supreme of his universe. That would essentially be the title that he would be called if he was a Marvel.
And I remember like watching a video. They say Doctor Strange isn't even as powerful as he was back in like when they first released him. This is like version of Doctor Strange, which is crazy.
Well, the thing is, he's learned also is that like magic has a cost. You do something with magic, there is a repercussion. So he hasn't. He's probably still roughly as powerful, but he's more restrained.
Yeah.
Because he understands that he needs limitations in order not to legitimately tear the universe apart.
Yeah, which we're probably gonna see in the Marvel movies.
I can't wait for fucking WandaVision!
That looks pretty crazy. Yeah.
Dude.
Well, actually, a lot of
that looks like a trip, man.
I cannot wait!
Oh my gosh.
A lot of the shows look like they have movie quality productions behind them, which is really
nuts. They're looking great. I'll be right back.
Like the Falcon Winter Soldier trailer.
I'm pretty excited for that. It looks good.
Oh, I can't wait. It comes out March, I think, 19th, which is 3 days before my birthday. Early birthday gift for Dev. That's how I'm going to be celebrating.
Have you gotten your PS5 yet, Dev, or not?
No. I might get it next month, but also my boss is probably going to sell me a PC. For like real cheap. So I might not run into the issues I've been having, because like the problem is I keep running into issues despite my PC being pretty up to date.
Yep.
None of my my task manager never none of the things are really above 90 usually when I'm streaming at the same time, but I'm still running into frame drops and stuff like that when I'm playing games like COD and stuff like that. So I'm going to see if doing a dual PC setup helps with that. Even if it doesn't fit.
So I'm thinking about going back down to a single PC setup.
Really?
Yeah, well, but then everything that I'm getting for that new PC is pretty like new. It's fairly new, so yeah, that's.
You're not gonna run into a ton of issues doing everything on one.
Have you tried reformatting?
No.
As lame as it is, sometimes reformatting definitely helps. I've found that out the hard way.
I mean, even then, I still want to do dual PC just because it'll help with.
It's because it sounds cool.
No, because it'll help with the fact that like it separates what's running from each other. So like, while one's just streaming and uploading, the other one is just
so small in my head.
The other one is just gaming. So that'll like that might help me out. Just separating the processes going on. But we'll see. Worst case scenario, I have just a second PC that I can set up in like as a backup if things go awry. Which
or you can have it like as a Plex, I guess. Well, like if you watch anything off like a server that you set up, you could just have everything off that.
Yeah, hell, I can even set up in the living room so I can stream like party games if people are over and
that
stuff.
too.
Like there's multiple things I can do with it if it doesn't work. He's only selling it. He's probably only going to sell it for me for under like 600. And it's got some pretty good stuff in it.
So that's not bad.
No, exactly. Like that's a reasonable investment for me. So I might do that before getting the PS5. And then maybe tax return get the PS5.
Yeah. Or the stimulus.
The stimulus.
Dev.
Yeah.
With stimulus.
Dev.
Yeah.
The Critical Casual title is still on the podcast.
Fuck! Wait, did you know that, Steven?
Not quite. I just opened it up myself.
Yeah,
I was opening it up right now.
I've had the stream up, and I just happened to look down.
Is it a HarHar podcast without the title being wrong?
I've had it right for like the last 3 weeks.
I'm about to say, like we've had a pretty decent streak going. We were due for another fuck up. So
Listen, all right. I got home at like 5. I got in the shower for like just like maybe 5 minutes just for a quick like wash off. And I haven't even eaten fully yet. All right? I'm struggling here.
Dinner sounds great.
You usually get yours delivered. Fuck you. I have to do it
Not
myself.
Today. I have to fend for myself.
Oh, fucking boo-hoo. Fucking boo fucking who.
Oh, I just have to go and grab leftovers. God.
Oh, no.
Life's so hard
Oh,
sometimes,
no.
man.
Poor
It's
Steven.
So difficult.
we had DiGiorno's tonight. So we ate fancy tonight. We actually ate real fancy last night. So we had a Christmas with my parents over this past weekend. And among my Christmas presents was some new seasonings.
Ooh.
That I got to try. Yeah, I had a really nice pork seasoning. And so I made pork chops with that as a dry rub.
Ooh.
Very good. It was very, very good. Also, if you had told me 5 years ago that I not only would be getting seasonings and other cookware and be excited to use them, I would have laughed at you. I was not a cook in any sense of the word.
Adulting, man. That's essentially what it is.
Yeah. It's like
I learned.
Like, funny enough, you got to do some things, or you starve. So yeah.
I learned I was a boring adult at the age of 22 when I asked for a vacuum cleaner for Christmas. I didn't want to have to spend that much money on a vacuum.
Vacuum cleaners are fucking expensive.
They are.
During the first year of us living in this apartment, me and Tiffany were like, to both sides, we're like, vacuum cleaner would be great. And we weren't sure which side would commit first. We got one from each.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Do you guys have an upstairs?
We got a Red Devil and we got a Tyson. And so we gave the Red Devil away because the Tyson is way lighter. And yeah, it's because we have an upstairs.
So you could have just kept one up top and one down low.
Well, I am on the bottom floor of a 3-story apartment, Dev, so really there's not much help.
Oh,
so,
well, fuck that.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of carpet down here. Like, it's half hardwood, half carpet. It was supposed to be all hardwood, with the exception of a few areas.
And then they got
And-
halfway through and they're like, well, they're just gonna have to
They
deal
fucked
with it.
up. Is what happened. They were like, they're in the middle of like retrofitting a bunch of them, right? And I guess I honestly don't know what happened, but someone somewhere screwed up, and they showed us this one on move-in day. Like I say, we didn't know until
On moving day?
Yeah, a U-Haul is there. And we're like, all right, let's get you into this one. And, you know, they let you do the final walkthrough to ensure that everything is right. And I realized immediately, and so does she, there's a way more carpet in here than we were originally planning on. Again, not so much a breaking point for me, but she was like against it. And it was like, well, we can go look at this other one. We go and we get there and it's all hardwood like we wanted, but it looked like shit because they hadn't cleaned it yet. And ultimately, it was also in a way more inconvenient position than this one is. So we're like, whatever. And so then we got the Tyson, and since we got the Tyson, she actually enjoyed vacuuming again. And now we have a Roomba, so no, let's make sure to enjoy vacuuming even more because she don't have to do it over half the time.
Put that on the largest floor, right?
Yeah, we did.
That's smart.
How long did it take you to Roomba proof your house?
Not very long.
Oh, that's
she the biggest thing that she discovered, because she's at home way more than I am now, so she's the one having to make all these discoveries. Turns out it would get stuck under the recliner was about the only real problem, and so we have these little tiny hand weights like on each side, like underneath the recliner, so that way it hits it and it thinks it's a wall and it just backs up.
Clever.
Yep.
Tricksy.
Yeah. It was so it was a time. There was definitely some Roomba proofing required, but not near as much as I thought would. We definitely have not lost anything valuable or cords or any of that stuff. Because she's even ran it down here, and to say something of my cable management, it's a mess. So luckily, it's
the fuck's cable management.
Yeah.
Who has the best cable management here?
Definitely not me. That's for sure. Especially like with a 2 PC setup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I have some of my cables like kind of velcroed together and stuff, but it definitely could be better.
I had them zip tied across the desk back here, but I undid it to take it with me to go over to a place. I just haven't redone it.
Dude, just get some Velcro strips. Don't fucking zip. Dude, the maintenance guys. So here's the thing. At my job, like when we tell them to move and set up computers, like I don't have to do the whole like lugging the thing around and setting it up. But the maintenance guys go and they do that, and they fucking zip tie all the cables like just within an inch of their lives. And I was like, why?
I don't do it that hard. Like, come on.
Velcro rollers just have to be but you can't just undo it, right? What if you need to remove a cable?
Yeah.
What if you need to, all this other stuff? And that's the
Stop
thing.
making sense.
There's no future proofing in that. Listen, I don't care what you do. You freaking can solder them to the desk for all I care. But I'm just bitching about my job again.
Yeah, no, mine are just kind of right here, just off, like just under the camera. It's a
Funny
mess.
enough, it sounds like I win the cable management discussion just for the simple fact that I have Velcro strap.
Yeah,
Stevin,
pretty
you
much.
haven't mentioned anything. How's yours?
My cable management's not the best. Like, all of my cables kind of hang off and kind of spew out against the wall, at least. So there's that. Except for my headphone cable, which literally goes right in front of me, right underneath the desk. Like, it goes across and then loops around like a little twisty knob I have on my desk. That way I don't have to worry about my cable coming loose when I sling into my desk or not. So, no. It's okay, except for my headphones. I'll just say that.
I can't do this anymore. It's hot.
Coward!
It's hot. The hat's too small. Leave me alone.
Or is your head too big?
You're too hot-headed, Jay.
Oh!
I don't have my buttocks
You
on
ain't
hand.
seen nothing yet. hang out with
I
me
have.
long enough,
I
I'll
played
show
Destiny with you.
hot-headed. Huh?
I played Destiny with you.
That wasn't so bad. That was also like during. That was literal hot-headed because I was doing hot sauce shots. Just thinking, actually, just now thinking about that, my tongue just started hurting. I'm not even lying.
At least it wasn't your stomach.
Dude, actually, I suffered no repercussions from that apart from just my tongue was just on fire for hours. I thought for sure my stomach was going to get shredded. Nope. We were
Lucky
good.
day.
Oh my gosh, right? It's like the stars were aligned. I gave no thought to that when I tried that. No thought.
It's okay. You didn't need your stomach lining. It's fine.
Right? Apparently it thought the same. It's like, yeah, so you're fine. Hey, fine. What? You think I've been here? No, I fucked off years ago.
You're on your own.
See, you think the sour shots would also just kind of like mess you up a little bit? They're not that bad. This one, I'm using the zigzag right now instead of my normal Mr. and Mrs. T that I usually get. It's all right. It's not as good as the normal stuff I use.
Hey,
Not
Dev,
as sour mix.
can you educate this noob? What's the difference between sour mix and margarita mix?
The ingredients. One is more lime, one is more lemon.
Okay.
Depending on the margarita mix you get. Most margarita mixes use mostly lime.
Say pretty heavy on lime or other fruits and stuff.
I mean, you can get a lemon margarita, but also like which.
My God, I cannot imagine that at all.
But like, it'd probably almost be more a lemonade margarita, not just lemon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like a high sweetness
Yeah.
lemonade.
Wow, like
Especially if you're using like a gold tequila. Oh my God.
while like this sour mix is more lemon based.
Okay.
It has sweet in it, of course, but like it is mostly like kind of a lemon, kind of pungent kind of taste to it, which balances out really well with a bourbon. Thus, the whiskey sour, my go-to drink. And it's what you put into like an adios.
Yes. Oh man, I bought bourbon the other day.
Yeah,
hate
that
it.
was fun.
Yeah,
What kind?
that was awful. It is Jim Beam Black.
Okay. That's fine. All you have to do is just say Jim Beam, and then I know that. Okay.
Isn't the best.
No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it tasted awful.
Sorry, buddy.
Very much
No.
like gasoline.
I think, yeah, regular Jim Beam, no.
I usually mostly use it with like these because it works
but-
with like it works for a whiskey sour.
It's a great mixer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because you're mixing it, but if you're drinking it
Yeah.
like just
If I'm drinking
Yeah,
it
it's-
On its own,
straight,
on its
I'd
own,
rather
yeah.
drink like anything
Gasoline.
else.
Yeah, I drank it with Coke, and it was not good. Bourbon and Coke.
Yeah, Coke usually is a saver, but like Jim Beam and Coke, it's just.
If you're gonna
it
do
just-
Coke, you need Jack. If you're gonna go
now,
like
bourbon and
whiskey.
Coke is okay, depending on like just not Jim Beam. Like Woodford Reserve is a great bourbon with Coke.
I feel like if you're using Woodford though, like you might want to make something else with it because that's a little bit better. You know what I mean?
Woodford. So if you're doing Woodford, just regular Woodford, just a bourbon and Coke is just a nice simple
True.
thing to do. You
Why
can do
does
it with
Coke go with so
Spire.
many fucking liquors?
I don't know,
It's just Coke is a good soda.
yeah, it's sweet.
because it's not as good with Pepsi, I guess. So
Pepsi's a better soda. I will fucking stand by that.
Uh,
If I'm gonna drink a soda, I
Debatable.
would rather have a Pepsi over Coke.
Once again,
Don't know.
debatable.
That one.
I get
Yeah.
moody. I switch between the
Yeah.
two.
My problem with Coke is, and I had this discussion today, when you're having a Coke, because of its fucking carbonation, it's like this. Hey, how you doing today, bitch? Let's go! Because it's just bubbles. Half your drink is fucking bubbles. Like, Sprite
Oh.
is less carbonated than Coke.
Oh my
Feel
god,
the
probably.
bubbly
Say
burn.
something else. Like it's like surprisingly a good soda to go with bourbon in particular. I found this out due to necessity because it was the only option I had.
RC?
Dr. Pepper.
Oh.
Solid. Yeah.
RC or Dr. Pepper, and it's 24 flavors.
23.
Just regular Dr. Pepper.
23
regular
flavors.
Dr. Pepper. I haven't tried the others, but I know for a fact that regular Dr. Pepper goes fantastic with Woodford or Buffalo Trace.
I've had a Dr. Pepper in a long time. I'm not a huge Dr. Pepper guy, though. We've had this discussion, though, and you guys all got on me, and I explained that, like, my friend only had Dr. Pepper to drink at his place, and I just couldn't drink it after a certain
eventually you just get, it's a lot. You definitely need a...
It's a once in a while type of soda.
Yeah, exactly. That's why, like,
Yeah.
if I'm feeling a Dr. Pepper, I'm like, I guess I need a Dr. Pepper. Like,
Yeah.
all right.
It's kind of one of these things where it's like, I know what I'm feeling I want, but I also feel like it's a bad idea.
Yeah. It's never one that I will ever buy, like, the 2 liters or a 12-pack of. I will always, if I'm ever going to get it, it's at, like, a fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm never going out of my way to get it. What's your go-to soda? Starting with Jay, because he looks like the most ready.
I gotta go with Coke, honestly. Like, I don't have the carbonation issues that you do with Coke, and plus, and the reason why Coke is my go-to is because you're like, if I want alcohol, then I have a good mixer, or if I just want a soda, then I have a good soda. 2 for 1.
Yeah, that's not wrong there.
That's legit my logic. It heavily influences my decision on how great it mixes,
Yeah, most definitely.
which makes you sound like such an alcoholic.
I'd say Coke or Fanta for me. Yeah. Fanta sometimes is just
Fanta is
easy.
so good.
Man, when I crave Fanta, like, I crave it hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thankfully, it doesn't happen often because, man, I don't know, if I drink too much of that, my stomach gets upset.
I never had that problem. Like, it's one of those things, like, I go to a fast food place and I see Fanta, I'm like, yes.
Nah, it's funny. We're actually having this soda discussion. I'm over here. It's like, I'm actually cutting back on my soda intake, like, hard.
Yeah, I don't really drink much soda anymore.
I cheated some today, but
Even when going to eat out at restaurants, I usually just get a sweet tea.
I love
hate
sweet
tea.
teas.
hate
Delicious.
tea.
I'm with Jay. I hate tea.
I hate tea.
Oh,
Thank
damn.
you. God, usually when I have this discussion, I'm alone.
Same. I'm glad I have someone for this.
man.
I can understand. All it is leaf water. So,
Yeah. I don't know.
Tried, man. I've tried on multiple occasions to like it, and I just
I've tried
can't.
different ones, like fruit-based ones, non-fruit-based ones. I've tried warm. I've tried cold. I've tried sweet. I've tried unsweet. None
Oh,
of them.
God. Why didn't you try unsweet if sweet didn't work?
Oh.
Yeah, don't try unsweet if you don't like sweet tea. That was your first mistake.
My my grandfather on my mom's side is an oddity, and he will not drink any level of sweetened tea. It must be unsweetened.
Interesting.
And luckily these days he's mostly just kind of a water guy, which is great. Like, he'll drink some soda, but not a whole lot. But man, like, when we were having get-togethers and he was coming, 9 times out of 10 it was, all right, I'm gonna make a picture of tea, and you have to sweeten it yourself when you get it, because I'm making it
Yeah.
unsweetened for Pat. The smell of that. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Have you had
I
a
know.
tea maker? And
I know exactly what
that
you're talking about.
smell cannot be described in any other fashion other than just tea smell.
My mom used to make sun tea. Where
Where
she
it
would
just
just...
sits out in the sun.
Yes.
Fun. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
At least mine was a somewhat modern version.
I know. I don't get it. Like, how is that healthy or good?
Ugh, I don't know. How's there not some kind of bacteria in it, honestly?
Kombucha, man, it's
Bleh.
rotten.
Right.
God, I hate
So
pouring
bacteria.
out kombuchas. I just, like, I've had to pour out so many kombuchas because like they go bad and stuff. Holy shit! It's so like the smell after a certain point. It's just numbing, and you hate it. I don't know. No, for me, soda wise, it's either Sprite or root beer. If I'm just drinking soda. If I'm not just drinking soda, it's Sprite or Coke because I'm mixing. Sprite is a universal mixer. Coke is a universal mixer. Sprite goes.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sprite goes with pretty much everything clear. Coke goes with pretty much everything dark. That's like. Sorry.
No worries. If I had to pick a soda, it would probably either be Coke, like everyone else is saying, or like real sugar Pepsi.
Dude, Pepsi is good. If I'm going with the cola, I prefer Pepsi.
But like, I don't like regular Pepsi, like the normal regular stuff. Like, it has to be specifically the real sugar Pepsi.
The one that comes in a glass bottle.
They sell it now in 2-liter bottles too.
Oh.
And
It
cans.
has special, yeah, and it has special cursive writing. It's nice.
Yeah.
I knew.
Quite.
And then you have like the real sugar Mountain Dew.
That I have not had actually.
It's good. I like the real sugar Mountain Dew. It's pretty good. The sugar cane. Man, with real sugar cane, it's got like the old school Mountain Dew logo on it with like the dew with the barrel, like making moonshine.
He's all locked up on Mountain Dew.
Yeah, pretty much. I used to have the I don't know if I've shared this story. Have I ever shared the story about the emergency code red?
No. Well, maybe.
I don't know.
So, throughout high school, me and my friend and my brother would almost every morning watch Walking Dead Monday mornings before going to school. So, the tradition originally started with Mountain Dew Code Reds, where we would crack one of those open every time we would start the show. As soon as the Walking Dead theme hit. Some episodes, it was us sitting there ready to open it for like 15 fucking minutes, waiting for the... Yeah.
Like, that was very inconsistent.
It was funny. It was great sometimes. So what became the emergency code red was I always kept a code red in my room on the shelf. I would rotate it out if we got a new pack of code red with a fresher code red. But if the apocalypse happened, we had me and my brother had our camel packs ready. And my friend had his backpack ready to go. I would grab that, throw that in my backpack, and we'd be going. It would be go time. Zombie apocalypse. Let's go. And essentially I would just crack that open when we all got together, as the emergency code red. So eventually we phased over to Rockstars, and we would have red Rockstars every morning, before school, which was real great.
But that doesn't sound as cool.
No,
Emergency
it doesn't.
Red Rockstar.
Fruit Punch Rockstar. Now, see, if I was doing it today, I'd just switch to Rain, which would be Emergency Red Dragon, which does sound kind of cool. Because that's the flavor of Rain I drink.
Maybe if you remove emergency from it,
That's the flavor. It's just Red Dragon.
Just be like, Red Dragon, go.
That's the that's the flavor I drink. It's really good.
Sound like a Power Ranger when you're going for your beverage.
Red Dragon. Morph. Dragon Rangers.
Red Dragon. Oh man.
Was it? Wait, didn't the Red Ranger have a dragon at one point?
Yes.
In Morphine?
Yeah, in one of them. Yeah.
During the original, he swapped over to like a red dragon, but I don't.
That was the second
remember.
one, right? That they had, because they went the dinos. There was the middle
original
phase.
dinos, and they swapped over. Yeah.
I think they were like Chinese zodiacs, right?
Something like that.
And then they went over to the ones that they had with like the frog, the bird,
The ninja. They were like ninjas or whatever.
Yeah.
They weren't even.
There's just
They
so
weren't, like, in
many.
their,
There's
like,
so many
armor.
in
They
that
were, like,
series.
in the
Dude, the
actual
Mighty Morphin
Olympic
Power
garb.
Rangers movie was so good for being so bad.
Let's be honest. Okay, we can agree that it was bad, and we can also agree that it was just a lot of fun to watch.
Dude, when they start skydiving out of the fucking airplane,
Oh, my
and
God.
Tommy's got the fucking snowboard as
Let's
he's
go.
doing it, that's how you start a fucking movie.
I mean, let's be real. Like, I mean, for like intro, like they had it down. I mean, come on.
It was solid.
Power Rangers.
The first fight scene against the putties in the construction site, and like Kimberly trips multiple of them. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. And I just, that's my comedy right there. So bonus points. Only downside, it has Rocco instead of Jason.
So,
Jason was a better Red Ranger.
He's back for a little bit, actually.
Yeah, I know. He's great.
But he's obviously not as in shape as he was.
No, none of them are.
Yeah.
Except
Well,
for
Tommy was the only one that ever looked like he was always kept in shape. Right?
And the Black Ranger, the second Black Ranger. I can't never remember his name. He's kept in pretty good shape.
Yeah. Well, he's also like a pretty known American voice actor too, right?
Yeah.
Dude, so the actor played Tommy, which is Jason David Frank.
Yeah.
My old martial arts instructor actually went and trained with that dude.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Went and trained with him for a couple weeks. And I was like, how was that? And he's like, well, he's legit. And I was like, childhood made. Thank you.
Well, if a lot of his, well, not a lot, but there was a couple of his MMA fights that were actually posted on YouTube. He fought in the
dude,
ring
right? Yeah, that dude
yeah.
was on the MMA circuit for a little bit.
Yeah, and he was actually.
He's a scary human being.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude knows how to fuck you up.
It's like those are guys that scare me more than any like 100 pounds muscle dude. Is a guy who just knows technique and can execute it very well,
and it'll be very systematic.
Yeah,
that's why you never pick a fight with someone you don't know. Like,
no, yes, you don't
know.
Yeah.
You don't know what's gonna happen to you in that fight.
Oh man. Oh my gosh.
those big guys who like go to bars and like, oh, I'm gonna fucking fight that fucker, and then get their fucking ass handed to them by someone like half their height.
Well, because here's the thing, man. It's like also like some people, what you got to realize is like, it's like it's a mix of you don't know what this guy knows, but also you don't know what that guy's willing to do.
Yeah.
Like, fights aren't pride. Fights are survival to some people, and that part of their brain immediately flips to that.
If I'm in a fight, that's kind of what my brain does. Like, I know that. That's why I don't like fighting.
That's 100% where I'm at.
Like my brain.
Thing as a fair street fight.
No,
hell no, dude.
Absolutely not.
I'll fuck you up.
Fair game. Growing's fair game. I'll punch you in the throat as hard as I can. Like, it's no.
Mind you, I'm also the person who's the idiot who would probably interject himself in a position to end up in the fight, because I can't, like, especially if it's a friend. All right, so let's say you're at a bar and I notice a friend being like bothered by someone. I'm the guy who's going to interject because, like, fuck you. They obviously don't want you around. Leave them the fuck alone. Which does put you in more of a position to get into a fight because assholes are assholes.
Oh yeah.
But
no, 100%. Like, that's me too. Like, I'm very fortunate that, like, because I've been in like several situations like throughout life that luckily got de-escalated and diffused, and no hands needed to be thrown. But I was willing.
Oh, yeah,
I was willing and very able. And luckily, because again, I don't like. It's not like I'm not one of these people that's like, oh, I wish they threw or whatever. I was like, I'm okay with not, but I'm okay with doing it too.
If I have to, yeah. Like,
why did your voice?
I'm trying to change the audio levels for just a second, just to balance things out a little bit. I just noticed I was a lot louder than you guys for most of the cast so far, so I'm just trying to fix it a little bit.
And then you went like so low all of a sudden.
I was like,
it's balancing you guys out, so
well, at least there's that. But
listen, it's a fine line between being producer and host.
Fair enough. Hey, can we talk about something else that's kind of T-pop-esque?
What's up?
New Stardew update.
Oh yeah!
There's a new Stardew update?
Yep. You can start on a beach farm now,
Oh, that's
Like that's the
interesting.
big thing with the new starter. And then the biggest thing that a lot of this content is actually focused on towards end game.
Yes, that's what I
So,
heard
like,
that it was going to be.
Which is great for me because I honestly didn't have much excuse to go back and play my file that I actually have beat the game on and I have over 500k gold on.
We need to finish our
Wow.
farm.
One of these
Yeah, I
days.
guess we.
Hey, Jim, you want to join the farm? We're in like year
Sure.
2.
You want to join the Minecraft
Oh.
server? Yeah.
We gotta have a talk
Oh.
about that Minecraft server at some
Jay,
point.
your
Yeah?
house is finished.
Oh, thanks.
You need to check it
How
out.
much do
It's
How much do we owe you?
It's basically your house now. I'll be real, guys. Honestly, if there was a way to like transfer ownership of a server, like I'd be cool with it.
Well, if you download the map, is there a way for you to do that?
Yeah, you can
Say,
download.
if you can
you
download the world
seeds.
file and then give it to one of us so we could buy our own.
I mean, I plan on, because you gotta have multiple worlds, right? With realms?
Oh yeah, yeah. With realms, you can have 3.
Yeah, then maybe I just have one for that and then one for, because I plan on getting realms for my community. To have that.
You would need it for this to not be destroyed either. They would also so. Here's what would need to happen is basically before the transfer happened. I think people are gonna have to put their stuff in. I don't know if this will. If
I
it,
think
like,
we would have to
tags
put
the
everything.
same. You have to put stuff in chests.
Yeah.
Like stuff that's on your characters like have to go in chests, and then so that way they're included as part of the seed, and then it's just okay. My stuff's here.
And then we would have to, like, use all of our levels, too. Or as much as we could. So we didn't lose all of that. I mean, not that that's
Yeah.
the biggest thing, but...
It's not much of an issue anymore, but for us at least.
But yeah, so like there's this for the Stardew update. There's so like the first big update was one of the new building projects from Robin was you can build Pam a house if you wanted to. They've added a respec statue that you can change professions in, which is fucking sick because it's only 10,000 gold.
So you're saying I could fish and level everything else up?
No, what I'm saying is if you're like me on a single player file and you chose rancher versus agriculture and you really want those crops to get the extra bump, especially when you're growing them hundreds at a time, then you go and you pay 10,000 to this dog statue. It's in the sewer. And you select farming, and then it respecs. It'll have you in the day when you end the day. It's just like the level up screen. You pick the 5, and then you pick the 10.
Not a big issue when you have multiplayer.
What, money?
No, the switching routes.
Oh no, it's a non-issue. Like at that point, you want everybody to have different stuff.
Yeah. Especially with what we've done with our fucking setup.
Like yeah, in all honesty, it's like
My big question is, do we just continue from where we left off with the updates?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Like nothing. So it just gets like added separately. So like, but then there's also like a boat that you can repair that Willie has, and it takes you to the Fern Islands, which is like this whole new area, and it's got new people and quests and stuff. And apparently, there's an all-seasonal growing plot that you can just grow a bunch of stuff in. You can't build buildings. I don't know if you can. I don't know if sprinklers count as buildings, but
I think they're just outside decor, right?
I think. But yeah, so I'm trying to get the boat ready. Like there's a ticket machine, an anchor, and then the whole of the boat you have to repair. Anchor is 5 iridium bars. The ticket machine is 5 battery packs, and the hull is 200 hardwood. I have everything but the hardwood. Because I have a standard farm, which means I only have secret woods to get hardwood. That or lucky drops in skull mines.
Yeah, Jim, you can join us on our farm. We're, it's the HarHar Farms. We'll pretty much upgrade your house pretty quickly, because we have money available. We have funds.
Dude, I'll never forget. because it was on that file that I first discovered the auto grabber existed.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
Like, if you don't know, that is a thing, Jim, that
Mhm.
you put in a coop or a barn, and it auto harvests everything from anything that's living in there.
Oh wow.
Wool off sheep, milk from cows, goats, eggs, rabbit's feet, duck feathers, all of it. The only thing it won't get, obviously, are truffles from the pigs. Those you still have to get yourself.
That's pretty crazy. I don't recall ever seeing that.
It was a fairly new thing. Even I think it
Oh.
was added right when the Pam House update thing happened.
So
I think I
And,
stopped
yeah.
playing.
You need to have high level farming to get it, if not
Oh.
level 10 farming to get
Mhm.
it. But yeah, it's worth 25k. Sold from
Last time
Marnie's farm.
Yeah, last time I stopped playing, or last time I played, was when multiplayer was first introduced. So that's a long time ago.
Oh yeah,
There's tons
yeah.
of updates.
There you
yeah.
can make little fish ponds now too.
Really.
Yep.
Oh,
you can't
wow.
really fish in them, but
No, but if
you
you
harvest
depending
stuff
on
from
what
it.
fish you put in there, you harvest certain
Hmm.
mats and stuff from it, which is really nice. So yeah.
I'm so far behind.
hey, you can join us. You can learn some of the new stuff because we have it, so you can check it out. And then we have a fifth hand on the farm, and we can like
Fifth. Who's the fourth?
fourth. That's what I meant. Shut up.
Math.
We used to have a fourth, okay?
Yeah, we used to.
Long ago. Back when Miss Piggy had
We
a
should set
Kermit.
up with like a day, maybe like even a Don't Starve together, because like that's
I'd
kinda
be
one-
down
one
for
of
a
my-
Don't Starve together sometime.
That's pretty fun to play
I've
too.
never played that game.
It's pretty interesting.
It's
I'd say.
challenging.
Yeah, it's really hard, but it's fun.
That'd be a
I've died
fun
multiple times on the first or
You
second
know what
day.
else is hard but fun is going through skull mines on multiplayer. Especially, God bless America. I hope that they fix that, because all the bugs that we encountered in skull mines at the worst possible times.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh
No
my
bugs ever
God.
happened to us in that fucking place where things weren't where they were and we were getting hit from every direction. Don't know what you're referring to. You know what game's also fun multiplayer? The Forest.
No.
I've never played the Forest.
You know, like the forest, I both think is and isn't fun simultaneously.
Yeah, that's a great
You
way to put it.
create your fun.
It's kind of like I feel the same way about Sea of Thieves. Like it's fun,
But it's like
if
sometimes
you
it's
make
very
it fun.
Gotcha.
I can't vouch for Sea of Thieves,
I can vouch for Sea of Thieves.
but I can vouch for something like that with Ark, though.
Yeah.
And there's an Arc 2 now, right? Or that's what
Yeah,
they
starring
originally-
Vin
With Vin
Diesel,
Diesel,
apparently.
Yeah.
Good Lord. I like the idea of the new rabid humanoid, I'm assuming NPCs.
hmm
Probably.
I don't
Who
know.
knows?
I really hope. I also look. I don't care if it's scientifically accurate. I just want the dinosaurs just to be all scaly. I don't want the little feathery things on them. Like that's just it's
not
an aesthetic.
intimidating
It's an
enough.
aesthetic choice. No, I mean they're plenty intimidating. They just look weird. And I don't like it.
Let the dinosaurs be historically accurate.
Why?
Because,
It's
you
a
know,
video game.
it's a video game. Let them do what they want.
But we don't need them to be historically
Hey,
accurate.
I
They're just-
mean, we have Jurassic Park, which has fucked dinosaurs being historically accurate over for the last 20-something years.
I feel like I don't want them to be historically accurate because I'm seeing you get more and more triggered at this conversation.
that's fair.
I like how
And
they
I-
look. I'm just saying. I also understand from a perspective of someone who actually like studies dinosaurs and stuff, like constantly having to be like, well, actually they look like this because people genuinely believe that's how dinosaurs looked.
That's okay.
Okay, we do not need to increase the stupid.
We're not
This
increasing
planet.
stupid. We're just maintaining stupid.
Fine. Increasing the ignorance.
Same thing, honestly.
Isn't ignorance bliss?
I don't fucking care.
You're gonna suffer
Fucking
with us.
fight me, Jim.
Ignorance is bliss, especially for, you know what? No, I'm not even going there. Not even
Aw.
going there. I'm not going there.
No more, no politics right now. Remember, we
got
Not even
15
politics,
minutes
honestly.
and we'll go politics.
Not even
no.
politics.
Can't.
No, I leave at 10 my time, regardless of where the podcast at. Like I already told you.
Let's say if we're gonna switch to politics, can we talk about something that
No,
was
we're not.
supposed to happen?
We're not
No?
talking about it. We're not
No?
talking about it. We're not talking about politics in general. No.
Okay,
not while- no. I
Okay.
hate it.
In that
So,
case, can we
you guys
talk
need money?
about the Photoshop battle that didn't happen?
Well, speaking on that behalf,
I have
we will come
no
back.
time or energy this
The
week.
Photoshop battle will probably come back in 2 weeks.
So, are we gonna keep
Ugh.
the same theme, or is it gonna be a new one?
Mine as
No,
well.
different. I
What?
didn't want to turn him into Kappa Claus anyway.
All right. Then in that case, you're showing my Kappa Claus.
You have to do it now?
Yeah,
Before
show
the
it.
show ends at some point.
Oh,
No, I wanna
motherfucker,
see it.
I wasn't fucking ready for that.
Of course not. That's why I sprung it on you now.
And then screen capture.
Right? He makes it sound like it's so difficult.
Yeah,
So
but I
it is.
just,
I want
just
to
had
see
everything ready to
Steven's
go.
I want to see
There's the
Steven's
thing.
interpretation of. Oh, good God! What the fuck is that?
It's
Thing of
Kappa
nightmares.
Claus.
Oh my God! Why is he holding Dev's head?
It's a Kappa cookie.
It's my HD Kappa.
Yeah.
It's Dorky
And-
Kappa.
Oh my God!
And he's drinking a nice cup of bits. And felt really appropriate.
I mean, it is, but
And I didn't even ask for a single picture from Dev. I just found this all and used it.
dude. Okay, so like, here's the funny thing about it is, so Sunday night rolls around, and I realize that wait, we did say we were gonna try to do that, and I never once asked for a photo. And so Monday rolls around, and I'm like, maybe I'll try to get one done today. And then work was work, and I was like, nope. I forfeit this week. I don't even care.
Woo! I
Who
win!
won? Who
Yay!
won? I never seen it. Who won the
I
social
think
media
Jay's gonna
poll
win.
from last week?
I think
Yeah, I-
Jay wins this week by default
And why is that, Dev?
because he didn't give in to my demands.
I didn't give in to your demands.
Yeah.
Oh, because of like I just refused to do Kappa Claus.
Yes. I admire the bravery.
I think that's how that works, Dev.
But I think you should judge on the final product.
Hey, my
Yeah, I like
with
the other
grand total
product
of-
better. Because it's
Dev
not.
Hey,
prefers
people
not
gotta-
to exist.
People got to start retweeting these polls because like
I
There's only
retweet
3
him.
votes.
there's only 3 votes. Yeah,
And they're probably us 3, not
I was
including Jim.
I was pretty. Did you vote for yourself?
Yes.
Oh, dude.
When I'm bitter, I vote for myself, and then
Admit
it
it.
doesn't work out.
Hey,
Admittedly-
motherfucker, you made fun of my fucking teeth and my fucking head.
Okay,
Mr.
Forget-
Vanity over here.
honest
A little
opinion.
bit. I'm a little self-conscious about my teeth.
Honest opinion.
And
though,
don't
Dev.
watch the video.
Oh, God.
The fuck did you say about my teeth?
None.
No, what did you say about my teeth?
There's no video proof anywhere. I don't know what you're talking about.
There's an entire fucking like 30-minute video that you made.
He's like, no,
No, there's nothing there.
no.
No.
Steven, what the fuck did you say about my teeth?
You won't watch the full 30 minutes.
I fucking will. I'll do it live on
Perfect.
stream.
You don't have to. do
Walker time.
anything.
Exactly what we need on that channel.
But yeah, okay. No, the honest opinion though, Dev. Like for the technical aspect of it, because I'm kind of re-looking at them. Is I can see cause to both give me or Steven that win, and I'm just like,
I'm sorry. Legitimately, the reason why Steven lost is because he started making fun of my fucking face. I probably would have
Jim,
given it to him.
You're the next judge.
How?
We
What
need
the
a
fuck?
non-partial
He made fun
judge.
of my fucking face.
I need.
You
I
wanted to
need
be a
him.
nutcracker, and I made you look like a nutcracker.
I
You did.
need
I wouldn't have
from-
said shit. And then you're be like Dev's buck teeth and his big ass head.
Yeah,
What do you want me to respond to that with? Oh yeah, I'll fucking hand you the win, asshole.
Oh, see ya, Jim.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, wow, he lasted longer than I thought he would.
I'll fucking fight on this, all right?
Just
because I have big fucking teeth doesn't mean
an impartial judge.
then have someone who's not gonna insult the fucking judge as they're fucking judging. How the fuck are you supposed to be impartial when the person who you're judging live is like, you have buck teeth?
Yeah, your nutcracker had butt teeth. I never said you had buck teeth. I said
you said you had to erase my buck teeth. That is what you said.
I'm thinking they probably got buck when he liquefied your face. I don't think you really considered that.
It was fun though.
But like, I do have big front fucking teeth. I know this.
Yeah, I didn't.
He's the star of that song. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth, and Santa paid extra that year.
Yeah, kinda. It's the only thing you fucking see when I open my fucking mouth. Like, regardless of how big I have my fucking mouth open, my teeth are there. My 2 front teeth. So I'm a little self-conscious of it. And then you call me a fucking buck tooth.
We had him calmer. And then you just went on some people he's actually breathing heavily now.
That's why Dev has his mic over here, because then you have to focus on his nose instead of his mouth.
I do not start with me. I fucking. Ah!
Oh, God.
Okay, I'm done.
Fuck you stupid fucker. Your glasses look stupid.
That they do. I
Your
need new
beard
ones.
is thin around your fucking mustache.
You're not wrong. I wish it was better.
See, Dev? This is how you respond to that sort
Fuck
of
you, Jay.
Good day. All right, I've made my
I'm
daily
making fun of his fucking glasses, which aren't even part of his face, and he can change them.
You can change your teeth. Go to a dentist.
Oh my fucking god! I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna fucking punch you.
Yeah, go to a dentist during a time where it's highly encouraged to wear a mask.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. How does a dentist appointment
I'm
work?
like over a year and a half late for a dental checkup, but I'm like, nah, I'm good.
You okay, crazy eyes?
Fucking beat
He
your ass.
actually looks like he's on some drug. Oh my god.
Fucking hate you.
Ugh.
Partial
Best
judge. Don't make
friend.
fun of the fucking judge.
Jim's currently browsing other teams he can go join.
No, I'm looking at them. When Dev gave the crazy eyes, I started to look at the Nutcracker photo, and it looked pretty similar. It was
I mean,
pretty
he
crazy.
asked me to make a crazy face.
I did, yeah.
That's the face I made. I made a crazy smile. I was like,
Oh my god. Dude, I look at this, I'll be straight up. The only thing I actually despise about this thing is the chin.
Oh,
Yeah.
the dick chin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unintentional dick chin, but that's just what happened.
Well, it's like I'm also looking at it, and really honestly, if I wanted to pick it apart other ways, your cuts aren't even.
Nope.
Like, see, if I was gonna judge the shit that's supposed to judge, that's the thing I would dock you for.
yeah, but that's not what I judge on.
Yeah.
No, I don't
Very
know the
passionate
process.
Individual.
No, and I honestly hate the way you judge, because like here's how mine have went. Like both times to which you can actually see my footage, I start off trying to go really detail oriented, and then I go fuck it, and then I kind of try to end detail oriented. And it's no different from my footage on here, which unfortunately never got transferred because my Google Drive hates me apparently.
Yeah, that was real unfortunate. And I was like,
Dude,
no!
I was so, oh my god. And the thing is, like, if I had left my computer on, I could have just remoted into it from my phone, but I turned it off because I was trying to be responsible.
So say if you want, you could send it to me, and then I could just make a video from your perspective, like I did mine. But,
What did you say about my teeth?
I don't know. Just watch the video. You'll find out.
It's only 30 minutes. It's an episode.
This
of
one's
something on
easier.
Netflix.
And I'm pretty sure I do it early. I'm pretty sure I talk about your teeth early.
The fuck did
And
you
then
say
maybe
about my
towards the
fucking
end.
teeth? I'm now fucking paranoid about this shit.
Sitting there not gonna smile like, yeah.
I can't not smile. It's impossible with my fucking face.
With these big old fucking.
Uh,
I'm gonna fucking kill you. Hey, Jay.
yeah.
What's Steven's address by chance? I know you have it on hand.
He does.
I actually don't.
You can
I'm not
probably
the
ask
one who-
Soy. He asked for
I'm not
no. He
the
asked for
one
the
who-
Oh,
wrong
no,
mailing
I could
address.
totally-
Yeah,
I know
Zoe
I
probably
can ask
has
my
it
wife
for
for it.
Oh yeah, I might message her later.
Yeah, she definitely has it. I had a cheesecake from her the other day. That was great.
That's nice.
Yeah. It was like half pumpkin, half regular. It was awesome.
Yeah, I might ask around. No reason.
Hmm
I mean, it's very.
It's okay.
Hey
findable
Jimmy, you
stuff.
ever pick people up from the airport there?
Oh.
Actually, I
And you got
have
trunk space?
debatable, but I guess we could fit stuff in. Yeah.
Can you fit one large body? Not an average body, a large body.
I think he's planning on murdering him. So if you want to do that's her, then
She don't warn her why, because then she's gonna
Her-
know.
no. Her immediate response to
Oh,
it is,
man.
"I think it's a PO. Let me check."
Oh sweet.
Yeah.
She didn't
I
even
laughed
blink.
so hard
Yeah.
today.
I can figure it out from there. I've seen footage. I know. I can start.
That's right. When I filmed my house for like the blog videos that I've done, I was like, all right, I have to film it so no addresses are visible and as few like license plates are as visible as possible. Yeah.
I can figure it out.
Yep.
I paid attention.
Triangulate.
I paid attention to the forest fires when that was happening.
Mm-hmm. Look on Twitter.
Oh wait, I'm pretty sure you kind of sent me where that was. I kind of know
I
where your
did.
house is.
Yeah.
I
It's
kind of
not that
know.
hard to find.
No, no, it's not, Mister. Make fun of my fucking teeth.
If I
But
get
you
a
ever
packet
wonder
from
what
Dev,
it's
I would
on
know
the
don't come
three-man
outside.
podcast? And Steven
What?
goes
You all
missing.
talked at once. That was nothing but gibberish on my end. Holy shit.
We're falling apart.
I
Happy
think-
holidays, folks. It's a couple days until Christmas, and we got a murder attempt being talked about.
If Steven actually ends up dead, it wasn't me. I don't
There-
plan on
there's a-
killing Steven.
This is the holiday spirit. This
There's a
is what it
famous.
is.
There's a famous.
Yeah, I'm gonna keel
quote-
over. Sorry, go ahead, Jay.
There's a famous quote from my dad that I feel is fitting right now. And we're all sitting, like me, him, my mom, my sister, and we're all sitting together a couple years ago. It was around Christmas time, and there's this card game that we play. It's called Nerds.
Mhm.
It has since become a family tradition to play this game every time me and my sister go and visit. Or at just at any point. If all four of us are together for any length of time, if we have decks of cards, we're playing this game. It's a very highly competitive game. Picture it as kind of like a mix of speed and solitaire.
Hmm.
And we get highly competitive at it. And at one point, I mean, we're just hooting and hollering, just having a time with it. And at one point, my dad's like, "Yeah, Christmas, peace on earth, goodwill towards men. Fuck that." I lost it. He was
That's
kidding,
solid.
of course, but it was just
But
like,
even though that's solid, that's so perfect.
That's
Oh,
anytime I
man.
get with anyone and we play freaking like spoons.
oh,
That'll do that to people too.
there
I
was a
have
time,
battle
man.
scars from spoons.
Oh my gosh. I remember playing spoons at my cousin's house once. And yeah, I did not know where that was headed that day, but
That is
Definitely
a fun
wasn't what was
fucking
supposed
game.
yeah. Oh my gosh. I think someone dived over the table and
I was literally, my mind went, I wasn't expecting the craziness that day, but then
Yeah,
once
no,
my
like,
third
real-
cousin
real,
went
like-
out the window and we ended
like,
up
real
at the
talk.
hospital.
real
I
talk.
mean-
You also no hospital visit, no hospital, but enough craziness that you would assume alcohol was involved. No, all of us are stone cold sober.
That's how it was in high school. Like most of us would play stone cold sober, and man, we had this one game of it where we set the forks or the spoons, sorry, like
I was about to say, okay,
That's pretty dangerous.
maybe that's the reason why there was an injury.
Yeah.
we set the spoons like 10 yards out from us, like spoon up in the ground. I don't know if you were there for this one, Steven.
Probably not. No.
This was at one of the senior parties, 2010.
Senior parties. I wasn't popular then, so.
I was for some reason. I don't know why people like me. And that's not the alcohol talking. What? We set them up, and I got like 3 rounds into this, like the first round, and me and these other 2 people fucking go for the last ones, and it's diving on top of each other, scurrying around for them, because it's also in the dark. And I'm on the ground holding it while the other person's up, right, pulling it from me. So I'm trying to use the fact that I'm on the ground and that weight to like pry it from them. Did not expect the strength in return from it. This is before Dev learned how to like gain muscle. So I was like 170, maybe 165 still in weight, and I was a twig. Like, I was scrawny. I wore baggy clothes, but underneath it was scrawny with skin and bone. So there wasn't a lot of weight to leverage on it, unfortunately, so it got pulled from me. But we were diving on the ground, trampling each other for that shit. No, actually, I think that was at one of the plays. We did that one. I can't remember. All those fucking nights of playing spoons all blur together. We played once at the bowling alley once. I don't know if Steven remembers that one.
Like when it came to spoons, that was one of the many games, like group games, that I didn't play because growing up I was self-conscious about my size. So that was just another reminder that I'm a big person who could throw people around if I really wanted to.
That makes you great for spoons.
Yeah, and I didn't want to be that person.
You would be the spoons champion.
I played spoons with plenty of people roughly your size, and they were happy.
But also Ninja. The hand slapping game.
Yeah.
Where like you each get one movement.
I introduced that to a couple of kids here.
Dude, it was such a, oh my gosh. Where was I at when this happened? I was hoping to chaperone a trip, and we were all sitting around. We were there for like an hour, and then me and a couple of people started playing it, and the next thing I know, I'm looking around, and there's like 4 or 5 games of this going on at the same time.
It's
I'm
contagious,
like,
dude.
What have I done?
There was one that I played in the rain with a bunch of people out in like a super small. Steven would recognize these kind of backyards in the town we grew up in. There was a brick wall, maybe like 5 feet to the wall, from the back door, and then the alley out there. We played in the 5-foot like backyard that was like 5 foot by like maybe 10 yards. Very small backyard. Space to be playing fucking Ninja in the rain on concrete. It was fun.
All right. I'm true to my word, guys. I gotta get off here.
Yep.
All right, peace out with you, friend.
Later. Damn it.
All right. So what do we want to talk about now? Now that it's not perfect anymore.
Give me a second.
All right, let's play musical chairs. Or
Done.
Bang. Nice. That was fast. Fastest game of musical chairs ever.
Why am I so zoomed in?
Testing something.
God damn it, Jim.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was just kidding.
You fuck.
I was just kidding.
I gotta transform you, flip you. Nope. What happened? What just...
Oh, what happened?
Where am I? What happened there? Why did that
Magic.
happen? No, I need... All right, fuck
You're
it, I'll
still
fix
very
it.
zoomed.
Yeah, I know. I'm not trying to fix that yet.
Oh, okay.
What am I clicking wrong? What is... Huh?
Maybe we should just call it in another show.
No, I got it. I fixed it. There we go.
All right. Now, what about the black bar on the side of Jim?
Give me a fucking second to fix these things, all right?
Wait, fix
Fucking
this?
relax. Motherfucker. Stop it.
I can never play these games. If I log out, I always stay in the same spot.
It's because you
No,
have
just
the
turn off the camera.
lowest name on the list, because S.
Look at this. Oh, so magical.
Shut the fuck up, dude. What happens if I do it? Oh, I go down here. Okay.
The only time I'm ahead is somebody if their camera's turned off.
It's not my fault. That's just your name.
Yeah. Marketing, man. I'll never be front of the class this way.
I need to refresh something. I don't know what the fuck. You guys are like delayed now.
I don't know. I'm not too sure.
Give me a second. Let me disconnect and reconnect. Sorry, fixing it. There we go. Fixed it.
Why did a bat pop up? That was awkward.
Because it was Jay's background for a bit.
Oh.
When I used to take the time to green screen you guys out. Because I didn't, always just leave your green backgrounds there.
That makes sense.
There we go. You can hear that pour that time. Because I was talking obnoxiously during it. And if you're audio listeners only and now have to pee, I'm sorry. So I haven't even asked this yet. This entire show. How was your guys' weeks?
Been okay. Same old, I guess. Just work and life and stuff. That's pretty much it. And then, I had that phone call today, so hopefully that turns into something, but we'll see.
Woo!
Yeah, a bit of a weird situation, but yeah. Other than that, everything's good. I've been watching a lot of... What have I been watching? I know we rewatched the Matrix series.
Oh.
Yeah, because I guess we're preparing for next year. Is it next year that Matrix 4 gets released, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen and I at some point will probably go through all those.
Yeah, and then we've been watching like random Christmas movies. So like we watched the Christmas Chronicles recently with
We
Kurt
watched
Russell.
that too.
I
And then
didn't like the second one.
But
that
we need
much.
to see the second one. The first one was entertaining.
Yeah, it was
Very
kind of-
surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we gotta watch the second one. So that's what's gonna happen pretty soon.
All right, can me and Steven suggest one for your list?
Sure.
The Man Who Invented Christmas.
Okay. I think let me.
It's
Man
about
Who-
Charles Dickens, who wrote The Christmas Carol. And it's surprisingly good. I'll listen to our audio podcast or video podcast of Critically Casual from this week, where we reviewed that and Scrooge with Bill Murray.
Plug it plug it in.
Just recently rewatched that too.
Scrooge is my favorite. That last speech,
Yeah.
because it's Bill Murray off the cuff doing that last speech, and it always fucking gets me.
It's always great. Yeah.
Especially
It's
when
a
his
teary
eyes,
tear.
when he starts tearing up, I'm like, oh man.
Mm-hmm.
If you start crying, I'm gonna start crying. Then everyone's gonna be crying. What about you, Steven? How's your week been?
I'd say okay for the most part. This week has been fairly slow with work because now that there's absolutely no way that people can get their photos taken and then sent out before Christmas, they're like, well, I guess we're not taking Christmas pictures this year. So work has slowed down a tiny bit. I have, however, officially now paid off my car.
Ooh.
So,
Congratulations.
Why, thank you. That happened on 3 days ago. So,
Less stress off. Or
Yes,
less
it's
stress on your
nice.
shoulders. Yeah.
like with interest, I paid about an extra $6,000 over my loan. But that being said, I also saved about $6,000
Mm-hmm.
by paying it off 3 years early. So
Yeah.
it's nice. So now my hopes now is that each month, especially now that I'm working slightly less because holidays are over and photography is a little bit lower demand.
Yeah.
I'm hoping now that I'll be able to manage month to month better
Yeah.
because I have less monthly payments, and that's great. Plus, I'm hoping now that I actually own my car, my insurance payments will go down. So because now I own my car and it's not someone else's vehicle, so they're like, yeah, we don't care. You can pay less. Sure. We're not insuring some bank's property. We're insuring your property.
What about you, Dev? How's everything?
Oh, work's been fucking nuts. I mean, week
Holiday
before
season.
Christmas, yeah.
Yeah.
Stream's been nuts. As you can see, there's quite a few ornaments on here now, which are people who have donated for these little diamonds. Let me see here. If I can pull one up. For the charity streams. So, been signing these with people's names. I'm gonna do a small little raffle for the giveaways. Essentially waiting the people who have donated more. They have a higher chance to win. But the people who have donated like $5 or $10 still have a chance to win. For donating it in on the St. Jude's charity stuff that I'm doing. So, yeah, if you're interested in that, totally have this on hand, like I should. About.
I thought you had everything prepared.
Man, fuck off. Since when? Since fucking when have I ever had everything prepared?
I mean, you sounded like you did earlier when you got mad at me for having you add something else in because it wasn't prepared early.
It wasn't prepared early.
And this wasn't prepared early either? Gosh.
No, I barely still. You are on my shit list today. I'll be adding that to the description as well. I'm doing it through the 24th, at least for the events and stuff on the stream. Unfortunately, and I'll update my channel on this as well. Some of the stuff isn't gonna happen during the event because like the onesie I can't get because all the onesies after we hit the goal sold out at work. So I'm gonna have to order it. So I'm just gonna wait till my next check and order it. And just get it then. Because it's got to be late anyways. And then I do plan on doing the baking stream. Maybe on the 24th, doing the baking stream, and I'll also be reading "'Twas the Night Before Streamsmas" that night, so that'll be pretty good. Yeah, like we've raised 270 so far. I might change around some of the goals too. Probably change one of the goals that was the 2,500 goal down to 1,000. Drop some of the goals down further, and then update it so one of the goals I had as a hidden goal after 2,500. I said 25,000, 2,500. After the 2,500 goal, what the 2,500 goal was, something that's after it will become that. Is the best way to put it. So, just to further incentivize, see what happens from that. So, yeah, and then there's like the Wheel of Doom and shit like that. That has been absolutely the worst. Bean Boozle doesn't like me. I don't think throughout the entire time I've done Bean Boozle on stream, I've ever gotten a good one. The Feeding America charity stream, none. For the one we did for COVID relief through the CDC Foundation, I got no good ones. So far, through this shit on my fucking channel, no fucking good ones. I got
Maybe
2 dead fish in a row. I call bullshit because you guys have gotten good ones. I've seen both
like
of you.
In your box, I would say you might just be really unlucky. Maybe they just like, no, this guy's gonna get all the bad ones this summer.
Potentially, it's not beyond Murphy's law, but like the fact I've seen other people get good ones, and then my ass is over here like eating 2 dead fish in a row.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. But
I'm getting
I love
PTSD
why.
thinking about it because I still remember how bad they tasted. Like everything that was bad in that was horrible.
It's so bad.
Now I feel sick.
Those are awful.
But funny.
Yes, absolutely. Misery is hilarious.
That is very true, unfortunately.
That's why there's a whole Reddit on people torturing each other. I mean, what?
We are not going to discuss that. But no, the only downside so far is just like my sleep schedule's a little out of whack because I also took a midnight shift last Thursday to help out. So, like, legitimately, I think it was Sunday. I started falling asleep on stream. While playing Minecraft, like I was dozing off. Which should be interesting to see on the latest highlight. Because that I don't think I've ever done that on stream.
Not as far as I can remember. So.
Oh, god damn it. I forget that Jim is the 15-year-old.
Yeah. And he's growing facial hair and it's rivaling yours.
Yeah, well, shut up.
How else can we make fun of you today, Dev?
I don't know. You've kind of hit the docket. Your facial hair sucks, Dev. You have buck teeth, Dev. You have a big head, Dev. You have a big nose, Dev. Anything else? Did I miss one?
I don't know. Stand up. Let me take a good look at you.
I'm gonna fucking fight you. 1v1 on fucking Rust. Let's go.
Oh,
1v1 me Russell.
Snipers only.
That'd be entertaining, Suckfest.
Hey, fuck you. I can snipe.
I can't.
I fucking win.
Sneak the ears and you'll be Bugs Bunny. I can see it. Now that you mention it.
A Photoshop time.
Next Photoshop battle. Dev is Bugs Bunny. And then the week after that, he's Elmer Fudd with a giant head. And then the week after that,
No, fuck
he's
off.
the Queen of Hearts from the Jim Carrey movie. Or the Tim Burton movie, that one.
So if
Same
anyone
temper.
wants to be a host for a movie podcast, looking for replacements.
Also a new editor, graphic
No,
designer.
probably not gonna do that because I need. I haven't found a replacement yet, so.
Let's say I'm a bargain.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll leave it there.
Undeniable on that one. Can't fight you there.
I'll teach you to edit, and then you're on your own.
I know how to edit.
All right, you're on your own, see ya.
Fuck off. No, I'm fucking paying you. You still have another week on your contract.
Oh yeah, one more year.
Yeah, technically, yeah, until the end of the year, and then you're
4 more years. 4.
Oh God. So one thing, weird tangent for politics for just a second.
Mhm.
Potentially, there might be a $2,000 push. 'Cause apparently, Trump is pushing for it.
It's
So-
one of those things though where you worry about what else is in the addendums, right? What else is like hidden? Because there's a bunch of random stuff that's in the stimulus bill for the $600.
Which
Checks that
isn't
we're getting.
enough.
Well, like, so they have what stuff? Aid that's going to foreign countries. They have.
Well, the problem is
stuff
they
going to the
combined it with
wall.
like 2 other bills.
Yeah, so I think that's a problem. So with the $2,000 that he wants to push for, I wonder what's going to be hidden in that, right? Or what other bills they're going to be pushing for. So that's one of the things.
But hey, like Congress, the House and Trump wanted $2,000. So I mean, McConnell better fucking buckle, because I mean, shit, man. Not that I necessarily need it, but like everyone who needs that shit right now needs that shit.
Man,
Yeah.
like, I'm looking at this right here. It is a stimulus relief fund for all of the like major countries in the world. Top of the list is like France, who's doing almost like $8,000 a month per citizen, like for like just to keep them up and alive. Obviously, the U.S. is at the very bottom with only $1,200 in the last 4 or 5 months. 8 months? No.
Yeah, man.
Aren't you proud to be an American?
No.
Or at least you know you're free.
I just don't get it. Like the fact that $1,800 through this entire thing. That's it. For people who have made under 100,000.
Yeah, your rent is $1,800, right? Or $600, right? For a month.
Mine's more than 600.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I live alone.
The only time I have ever had rent less than $600 is right now because I'm living with family.
Yep.
Mhm.
And college when I was living with 5 people in one apartment.
Yeah.
So
If you're like, I've gotten it under 500 when I'm renting with other people. But like in Vegas, I was renting with like what? 5 other people, and it was still $700 a month. It just
It's
doesn't
ridiculous.
make sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
There's
that's
nothing
not
you can
enough.
do.
That is not even close to enough to help these people. It's so fucking stupid. And one of the other things too that's in the stimulus bill, that got tacked on was the COVID-19 stimulus bill would make illegal streaming a felony. Which is one of those things that one of those congressmen's like, oh, the illegal streaming of music is maybe something that we should, make into this because they're filling my pockets. Oh yeah, renting that area is stupid high, Bell. Like, it's not enough. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that I've been open about it. The lefty in me that has risen through all of this year, especially. But like, the government's supposed to be there to help, right? Like, I don't know. One of the best speeches in America that everyone points to is not what your country could do for you, but what you can do for your country. That should also reverse. Because your country should be able to do
country
stuff
can do for you.
Yeah. Because it should be able to do stuff for you. Because other countries do stuff for their citizens. Like actual fucking stimulus. I don't know.
Ooh, sorry, getting tired.
That's fair. We're close to closing this out. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, like, honestly, I'm hoping for that vaccine at this point.
6 more months.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things. Go ahead.
I was about to say, and all those other dumb. Who are the 2 Republicans who got it
There's
recently?
3. There's 3 people.
now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It
I know
was
what you're talking about.
Pence, Romney, someone else.
Well, I forgot her name, but yeah, she was someone that was a COVID denier and like spreaded propaganda about it, and then she was one of the first people to get the shot.
Thank you
To get the vaccine. It's so stupid.
And then making a social media event
yeah,
out of
post
it.
about
Like,
yeah.
look at me. For the people, I'm doing this as an example of how it's safe for us all. Yeah, fuck you.
Jackass. Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
worst
it's
part.
frustrating.
Well, it's like I called my mom. I have a strained relationship with mom, but like I called her because I got her Christmas card in the mail. I haven't seen her since last Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna see her for like another 3-4 months. Genuinely don't know, because she's had a lot of health issues. So like genuinely, I don't know when like her time might come.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't go see her with the chance that I can get her sick. Just because like in my area there's a spike. Like I can't go. You fucking mad? She's got health issues. The person she's staying with, her mother, is older. That puts her at risk. Like, god damn it. Just, if we had fucking done something feasible to this shit on a national standard, we'd be all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to fucking see family again.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. For the most part, it's just been stopping by, picking up food, and saying hi. Usually, you'd sit and have a meal with them, but can't do that anymore. So it's different.
Yeah.
This year sucks. It sucks so bad, but we've said this like since the beginning, right? That's essentially what happened. But it's almost over, and it doesn't seem like it's going to change until everyone is on the same page about things. So,
Which God knows when that's gonna fucking be at this point.
yeah.
I have people at work, like I overheard the conversation from one of my coworkers, them being like, I'm not scared to die. If it's my time to die, it's my time to die, kind of thing.
Well, they don't realize it's not about you. It's about the people that are affected.
Fucking people.
Yeah.
Today's a wonderful day to die.
But it's not your fucking life you're risking.
Nope.
No.
I don't get it. I don't think I'll ever be the one to get it though.
You need to see what you need, Dev, is to have at least $60,000 a year. And then you'll be like, oh, I'm all that's important.
Bullshit, because my ass is still gonna A, be paying you more. Because
and then after, because I'm helping you make the money.
No, fuck off. You know what? Fuck you.
After that, Jake, even Jake could be like, yeah, we don't care anymore.
No, but like legitimately, my plan is if I start making more money, I'm spreading that out. Like, it's going towards if I can, adding to a 401k, because then I can maybe buy a house sometime in my life if the world's not on fire by the time that's available to me.
Well, we're not making it out of 2020. There's going to be an asteroid that hits us on New Year's Day.
God, I mean, at this point, fucking take me. The fucking planets are aligning and everything.
9 days to live. Jesus.
No, jeez.
No, the 15-year-old would be on the allowance bell. I would be paying everyone to be on these shows and stuff like that because, like,
thanks for the bits.
I would 100% I feel like the fact that I can't pay everyone until we get those the Twitch money from it kind of sucks for me because I'm like, I want to be able to pay you guys more.
Oh, that reminds me. I got my first ever Twitch payout on my channel.
Yeah.
Woo, $100 finally. It only took 3 years.
Feels good, man. Feels good.
It's nice. Very nice.
Oh yeah, man. Well, that's the thing. I mean, it takes time on that, which is why it's harder for us because our channel isn't a big channel. So it takes a little bit for us to get to that point, I guess. And then
it's time to do something controversial, guys. That's it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I've always wanted to say it. Those mother. I hate them.
Well, you can't do that. That's a little too far, Dev. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can you tone it down a little bit and repeat that for me?
A little too much, and then we just edit it. Well, we'll just edit it.
God, those mother. I hate them. Tone down enough?
That's fine. Okay, that's fair.
All right, cool. God, we're fucking
Yeah,
dumb. Glad I haven't gone accelerated. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of gonna go on that note.
Is there a wacky story this week?
I don't really got one. I mean, KFC apparently announced a console.
Have you seen it?
A KFC
Grills
console?
chicken.
Have you actually seen the console though?
I'm not.
There's VR on it. It streams or you can play in 4K. It's who's a part of Cooler Master, and I think Intel are part of the project.
Yeah.
It's actually a legit console.
Are they actually attached to the pillars, by the way? I saw that in the trailer.
But there's a chicken worm. I don't know, but there's a chicken worm in it, which is hilarious. That's
you can warm your fucking chicken on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It looks like an air fryer.
Yes, it looks like an air fryer.
God.
Oh, the KF console.
Hey, thanks for the biddies, Bell. And wow, Domino's gave a $1,200 Christmas bonus. That's nice.
Damn, I used to work for that company.
I knew it was coming. Because
I was like, I'm literally like, that's too nice of that company. What the hell? They've never done that in the past. I literally chose not to work with that company anymore because all they wanted from me, they kept pestering me and hounding me to move up to be an assistant manager. And then I was like, no, because if I do that, I'm going to make less money. Because I make a lot of money off of tips. And they're like, no, you'll make more money. And it's like, no, I won't.
No.
And they just kept being like, we're assistant manager. I'm like, no, become assistant manager. No.
See, I'm in the opposite position. I'm like, I want to be an assistant manager. No, not yet. Oh, God, I need to get moved up. But, yeah, I mean, fucking Domino's has done more for people than goddamn Domino's goes fucking paving roads so they can deliver pizzas to you.
But yeah.
Like, motherfuckers.
I knew you were going to bring that up, but yeah. They haven't done that in a little bit.
I don't care. They've still done it. They did it. Like, Domino's was fixing roads, giving people more fucking stimulus than the goddamn government.
That serves our wacky news story. There you go.
Wacky.
I hate it. Fucking hate it here.
Did we ever talk about the wacky news story about the Iranian scientist who's like, aliens exist?
No,
from like 2 weeks ago?
No, we didn't.
All right. Makes sense. It's okay. We don't have to talk about it, though. It's fine.
I doubt it's real. There's not a fucking federation out there, too. Like, my big thing about aliens...
Force.
Yeah.
And the
Guardians. Oh, I didn't bring them to Jay! Did you guys see that retweet? Steven saw it. Did you see my retweet of that?
I'm gonna have to look for it now.
I added Jay with the Guardians announcement. I was like, hey, Jay, you want to go harness the light?
I need my own Peter Dink bot.
Jay's immediate response, I hate it here.
Yeah, I got nothing else.
Years ago, but one day he stopped. See, Domino's is fucking saving people's lives. What the fuck, Domino's?
Oh yeah, they went and check on them, and then, yeah, I've heard it. I've heard that a couple of times actually. Like local Domino's stores will be like, "Hey, we haven't had this local call us in a while. Are you okay? Here's a free pizza."
I've been called by them before because we used to order a lot of fucking Domino's. They're like, "Hey, what's going on? You want?"
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
I
hope you have a deal. I know. We weren't exclusive.
2 medium hand-tossed pizzas for $5.99 each.
I know we weren't exclusive, but like,
you're cheating on us. You going to
Pizza
Hut?
I thought we had something. I know you go to other restaurants, but when it came to pizza, unless you were going like Papa Murphy's, in which case we understand.
Yeah, Papa Murphy's barely counts.
No, Papa Murphy's fucking counts.
No, it counts as pizza, but it doesn't really count as like
competition.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good pizza. Don't you fucking start with me, Jim. Papa Murphy's is great.
Let me find my friend's tier list. I think that was something that everyone agreed on. Or was it another pizza company? Let me make sure.
It better be Papa John's is towards the bottom.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, you're right.
Papa John's is
Papa
Murphy's is bomb-ass pizza. People just complain because you got to heat it up yourself. But that pizza is so fucking good. Get a Chicago deep dish from there. Oh, you're talking my language.
I introduced my family on this side here to their like dessert pizza that they have. It's one of my favorite things out there, but everyone I've introduced it to hates it.
They have a really good cowboy pizza with olive sausage, pepperoni, and mushrooms. Their pineapple pizza is really good because the pineapple they use is like the tiny diced cubes. So there's like an even distribution of pineapples across the pizza. So you don't get those bites where it's like, I want pineapple and Canadian bacon on it on this bite. I don't want some and some of the other. No, you get it all. Every fucking bite. It's great. It's probably the best Hawaiian pizza in the market. Fucking love it. Now I really want Papa Murphy's. God damn it.
I just want food.
Same. I'm gonna go make more lasagna.
Let's end this show so we can have dinner.
All right. Well, let's end the show right here. Make sure to follow us on all the socials, Insta, Twitter, YouTubes, podcast services around the globe, where you can listen to us audio-wise, which those beeps probably sound great in audio, right?
Absolutely.
Right,
My
you
ears
little...
aren't bleeding.
So, God, if you're listening in this car, I'm sorry.
Dude, as long as you never get a sound effect of a police siren.
God,
Yeah.
no. Fuck no.
That's the worst. You're listening to a song and then suddenly you're just looking around because
Whoop, whoop. Sound of the police.
I used to...
what did I do?
Or if you're me, oh, fuck, they caught me this time.
Bullshit. You're going to talk your fucking way out of it again. Anyways, thank you all for hanging out. We'll see you guys again next week for the last show of the year. How will we end 2020? Who knows? We'll find out next week. Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.